Ultimate Koopa and Ultimate Koopa Clear are your favorite Bowser themes. That's the Bowser in the Sky battle, right? I gotta say, that's a bit lower on my list, just because, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, what would that be, like, the organ sound? But again, it's sufficiently epic for a final battle, so I can definitely see it from that perspective. But yeah, they're, like, it's very, I guess you could say Mario 64's soundtrack is a bit divisive, just because it's like, they're, like, you're gonna rank some stuff kind of low, but, like, everybody's going to rank different things very low. So for me, it might be like, it'd be, okay, sitting in a crater far, far, far below the the sea level is the music from Big Boo's Haunt. And then, I guess lower on the list would be stuff like Ultimate Koopa and Hazy Maze Cave. But again, I can see why you would put that up higher. I love these Goomba designs. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, they're all, like, again, I'll maintain that the Big Boo's Haunt just isn't good, but the rest are all good in their own right, and it's just like a personal preference beyond that. I love that Fly Guy model. Oh wait, oh, the monkey! The monkey's in HD too! Hooray! Can't have my hat though. Alright. I remember when I was younger, this is the part of the game where I started getting a little, like, confused as to what I was exactly supposed to do. Just because, like, some of the paths forward for some of the stars just weren't incredibly straightforward. Like the slide. It's here. I don't remember which wall it is. This one. Like, I had no way to know how to get in there. I was dumb. I was a dumb kid playing video games. I could never figure out anything. I got stuck on Jabu Jabu in Ocarina of Time because I didn't figure out that you could pick Ruto up and put her on switches. Also, these are some nice wood shavings. But yeah, so every playthrough of Ocarina of Time just got stuck there until I finally read a guide. Similarly, in, what is it? Tiny Huge Island? I didn't know what the Pluck the Piranha Flower star was about, because I expected there to be like an actual like flower somewhere that I had to like pick up, and I didn't think to just find the piranha plants and kill them. So it's like, I was defeated by some of the more like basic stuff as a young one. I guess that's why I liked platformers more, just because it's like, you don't have to figure as much out. It's just go, do a good jump, and then just get going. I hear the monkey laughing at me. Okay, I'll do the slide now because I'm gonna want to do it again for 100 coins, but I won't want to end there because otherwise my life gets really hard. But yeah, I had watched a video about Mario 64 and I like saw this slide and I saw like the moons and the stars and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, is this a beta area? Is this Peach's secret slide but before the game came out? And it's like, no, you're just a dumb kid. You didn't figure out where the slide was yet. Whoa. Imagine if like I just like accelerated through that wall. I just went too fast. Recently played through both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They're both still good games, but Majora's Mask is an amazing experience. It is. It's kind of tedious to play. Yeah. I don't disagree. Everybody prefers Majora's Mask, or the consensus is that people generally prefer Majora's Mask. But despite like all of the arguments made like in that direction, I still prefer Ocarina of Time. Partially just because I know it better, so I can get through it easier. But also just because I prefer the much more straightforward, just go do the dungeons, save the princess, etc. Like, and all of like the straightforward side quests, more so than like the timey-wimey schedule management of Majora's Mask. The piranha plants in this game are one of the most annoying enemies, in your opinion. Yeah, like, yeah, that's fair. Like, they wake up at like the drop of a hat. Now, I can't remember. Is this the monkey that I have to catch, or are there two? Hey, wait. No. No, you didn't snag it. I snagged you. Okay. So there's another one. This one doesn't do anything. Okay. But yeah, the piranha plants are annoying. Like, they do massive damage and they wake up instantly. The fire piranhas are a little bit better, just because, like, you can smack them and they die, even when they're, like, active. But still not great. I do like how creepy they are, just, like, in, like, all N64 games. Mario 64, Mario Party, stuff like that. Now, is this possible? I think you can tell what I'm about to do here. That's incredibly easy. Okay. Cool. I don't have to worry about that. Ocarina of Time is currently getting decompiled. Should definitely do a 100% playthrough when the PC port is officially released. Oh, dude, they're doing a decomp of that? Hell yeah. How many times am I gonna fail? Oh, that's great. I'm excited. Oh, dude, what if they do a project kind of like this, but for Ocarina of Time? Not necessarily like Render96, but like bringing it more in line with like the artwork from that era. Because I know like all the sages have like the kind of, what would it be, like a kind of like fantasy, like, kind of reminds me of, I don't want this to sound like an insult, but they kind of look like they're colored in crayon. They just have like that very like kind of soft, like that soft yet like really vibrant coloration. So maybe if we could finally find some way to have like models that kind of capture that artwork a bit better, that'd be cool. But yeah, I'll do a whenever something along those lines comes out, I'll definitely give that a shot at a 100% playthrough. They will make HD models of Ocarina of Time too. Is that a prediction, or has somebody confirmed that they're going to work on that? Okay, I gotta cross this bridge. Okay, lad. Oh, dang, he juked me. Come on. Keeps, like, fake jumping over my head, so I just dive for where he isn't. Mario knows where the monkey is by knowing where he isn't. I actually find it funny how people have started focusing on Mario 64 again, like back when YouTube was all about game hacking. Now people do it again with every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. Yeah, I guess we like inevitably cycle back to some of the old favorites, but just in a different way. And obviously we still have like the ROM hacking scene and stuff. Go, monkey, go! Very helpful star preview. I really appreciate that. Okay, well, I can do that. I can walk off the ledge because my controller needs a dead zone. Oh, it's just down here. Nice. Yeah, sorry, especially she was like, I'm the only one with green hair, so it'll be important later on. The Render96 team posted an image on Twitter about a preview for an HD Link model. Oh, that's awesome. Actually, could you post that in chat? I kind of want to see that. And I don't want to go on a Twitter dive I don't know if YouTube will remove a I don't know if YouTube will remove a link or not. I think I'll be able to see it because I'm in charge here. So yeah, if not, that's fine. I can just dig it up later. Rabid Game Fan. We personalized our own copies of Mario 64. Checkmate, creepypasta writers. Excellent point. Yeah, we don't. Nintendo doesn't have to spook us if we do it ourselves. And as a disclaimer, I missed that jump so embarrassingly because I was reading chat. I have an excuse. Not that incompetent. These mushrooms are scary though. Like they're spaced, like not far enough to justify a long jump all the time, but close enough that a regular jump is very scary. And they're also small too. Okay, well we got these. Yeah, okay. Do not get me started on Ben drowned. I don't want any part of that. I'll be able to elaborate on that in just a second. But that's another one of those classics. That's a bit more recent than some of like the early internet stuff we were talking about earlier, but still. Oh no, not this one. I hate the fact that it spawns down there. Because I always miss. Okay, where is it? Okay, it's there. Okay, I didn't miss. All right, taking a brief pause because I want to check out this this Render96 thing. Dwarf Dork. Oh shit, I see bombs. Nice. There's some trees from Mario 64. Updated health icons from Mario and Luigi. New Bowser model. Ooh. Looking forward to some of these updates whenever I can get them. Huh. New video, reviving the 90s. I'm gonna add that to my watch later playlist. Scrolling. Oh, smash! Holy crap! Wow. I need to follow this guy. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Oh, there he is. I hear Mario has fallen asleep. Image. Oh, that's large. But yeah, look at that. I think his face looks a little too round. I think that's my main gripe with it. But again, if this is a very early version, then I shouldn't be making any gripes. This is definitely well on its way to looking good, looking great even. So that's exciting. I'm definitely gonna have to do that then whenever that stuff releases and becomes available. All right. Stream moving again? Yes, it is. Oh, here's this other one, where it's like, I want to be able to jump to it, but it's just too far away. Yeah. Blast. They want me to blast. See, here's the thing, though. I don't remember where the buddy is. I've not been looking for him. And the cannon is, like, only useful sometimes in this game. So sometimes I usually just don't even pay attention to what the buddy is doing. Yeah. So again, a lot of these stars are just annoying, but I still love this game. So it's like, what's going on? What am I doing? Ah, nice log. Well, that was something. He's not down here, right? No, there's nothing back here. Extra life, but I don't care. I have 15 lives. I'm rolling in them. I don't need any of your handouts. I don't need any of your government handouts. Ah. That actually kind of hurt my throat. All right. Let's not fall off this time. Sorry, Mr. Chuckya. Not interested. I'm not interested in anything that you're selling! Alright. This game with RTX path tracing plus Render96 equals authentic magazine render experience. Oh yeah, that's right. There is somebody did implement a new lighting system, didn't they? I'm gonna have to look into that. That'll be whenever I like redo this to do like 70 stars with like Luigi or Wario. I'll definitely have to look into not walking off ledges like a fool. Wait, you! Aha! I planned this. This is all according to plan. Wonderful. All right. But yeah, I'll definitely look into getting some new lighting for the game whenever I do Render96. I'll be willing to mod it a little bit more liberally once I like don't have a save file that I'm afraid of messing up, and I'll be able to like kind of like reinstall it and get everything the way I need it. A Monty Mole is just gonna come out of the hole and ruin me. Okay, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't like that. Yes, yeah, that's right, Mario. Siddle, or Seidel, or however you pronounce it. Let's see. These shots always make me nervous. Can I save state? Does the PC port have save states? God, I remember playing Mario 64 emulated on a keyboard and trying to line this up. Then again, given the low quality of my 360 controller, I guess this isn't really much better. Oh, I knew that was too low. Dang it. A lot of bad gaming creepypasta has Ben Drowned to thank for establishing a lot of its tiresome cliches. Yeah, that's fair. I need to fail 3 times before I can get into the painting. Every time. I'm not entirely clear on when exactly Ben Drowned, like, became a thing, but it was early enough that, like, it was early enough and popular enough that people could take a lot of cues from it, not necessarily all the right ones. Like, something strong about Ben Drowned was the gameplay footage. Well, that's faster, at least. The creepy in-game gameplay footage that he, like, cobbled together. Not necessarily and then the game manifested in real life and threatened my family, and a skeleton popped out, and he bled hyper-realistic blood from Squidward's eyes, and then everybody died! Unlike me, heck yeah. TAS is possible with the PC port. Huh. Neat. And once again, I didn't optimize my 100 coin collection, but that's partially because I want to do the slide, and well, I'd rather not risk my demise on the slide. But yeah, I remember I had read I first read Ben Drowned when I was younger. I spent a lot of time, or not a lot of time, but I saw my my grandparents on my mom's side pretty often, and once they finally got a computer, I had like stuff to do to like kill time while I waited for my mom and my dad to do whatever stuff. they needed to do that we were over there for. And one of the and so I would do a lot of like browsing of like TV tropes. And actually, I think TV tropes is what led me to okay, so I can connect the dots here. It started because I discovered the Cave of Dragonflies Pokemon fan website, which again, that's another one of those fan sites that was around for a pretty long time. I think it's still active, actually, but kind of goes back to that early internet discussion. And then that linked me to TV tropes, which should honestly be punishable through the Geneva Convention, because you can't just link somebody to TV tropes. They'll never come out. And then I think TV tropes led me to... I was reading about, like, fake rumors about Zelda games or something, and that led me to Bend Round. No. My coin. And so I was, like, at my grandparents' house. It was, like, it was pretty late. It was, like, a late summer night, I guess. And it's just, like... It was in the middle of the living room, so I wasn't, like, in a dark corner or anything getting spooked, but it was still, you know... It was still pretty creepy for my younger self. And then I looked into it more after I got home, and I went down the rabbit hole for a few days. And then I found out that it was left unfinished, and it's still unfinished. They're still working on it, aren't they? They recently, like, released, like, a game or an ARG or something like that? I saw somebody post about that, but I'm not too sure on the details. Did I pass the slides? Or are they further up? Also, I fully foresee myself getting in trouble and, like, spawning the star. I'm gonna explicitly not pick those up, so I can... just so I have a way to spawn the star on something that isn't the slide. Alright. Oh yeah, man, coins! Amassing wealth. Surrendering to the capitalist system. I was about to say that I don't like how the blue coins move on you, but it's like, you know, challenge. That thing that I apparently can't have in a video game, lest I die a billion times. Okay, just skate past here. Oh, okay. I'm tapping out. I'm done. Thank you. Thank you for the coins. I'll be leaving now. I don't want more. I can jump down, right? Come on, Lakitu. Yes, I can. Okay. You think you think it was finished? Then Jaducible posted a new video after literally years, so maybe he's starting a new chapter. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like the initial like haunted Majora's Mask cartridge premise is good, but when we start getting into like cults and like Ben sacrificing himself to be put into the cartridge to stop a demon or something, I don't even know. That's when I start getting... That's when you start losing me. I do remember... Oh, what was it? Like, there were a few, like, songs that were made to, like... Nice invisible wall. There were a few songs that were made to, like, go along with the creepypasta, and one was, like... like, a dark parody of, Never Gonna Give You Up. Talking about, like, Skull Kid's... the special attack that Skull Kid uses to kill Link. Or something like that. I forget what it was called. The Tower of Terror? Actually, I think that's what it was called. Lawsuit incoming from... Who is that? That's Disney World, right? Lawsuit coming from Disney. I dared mention something they might own. Is that... Or Tower of Torment? Something like that? Now I need to make sure. Now I need to see if it still exists. Ben drowns again. Ben drowned. Oh yes, there's that disgusting man thing that somebody got morphed into in the story. Okay, I have no idea what this song is. What the song is called. I'm not seeing results from it. but I know it existed, and maybe I have it on an old hard drive. I'd have to go find it, but it is a thing. It is a thing that existed. All right, we're done with Tall Tall Mountain. Now we're going to Tiny Huge Island, I'll say. Just because Snowman's Land is so unimaginably easy that it'll be a good breather. It's like the first stage in quite a while that just doesn't have like a bottomless death pit. Also pay attention to those Goombas, because hey, they're here! Nice hit sound. I'm hitting them like every frame, holy crap. Alright, well that's enough of that. That's enough of that nonsense. Well, and then talking about the bend around creepypasta gets me thinking about oh, what is that? The Godzilla NES creepypasta, where it's just a bunch of like horrific like H.R. Geiger-esque sprite work loaded into, or like made to like fit visually with the game. And that's really cool. That one was really cool and sufficiently scary. Lots of cool imagery there. Cool and scary imagery. But it kind of falls into that same trap of like, and then the game possessed me and started and threatened to kill me if I didn't beat the final boss. Also, there's the monster named Solomon, who pops up with a message periodically that says something like, "Still the best, 1973," which I think of like once a year, and I just laugh whenever I remember it. I need to go find that. Is this a star? Yes, right. It's the law of Mario 64. If there's a mountain, you climb it. Ah. 12 coins! Okay. Going small this time. Precisely so we can get big again. Or rather, so everything else can get big around us. Yeah, I like how the piranha plants look in here. Obnoxious though they are, they're very faithful to that artwork, like the art of Waluigi holding the potted piranha plant. Come on. Get hacked. Oh, I hate this wet grass effect. It's the worst thing, just having your jump taken away from you. It's your greatest asset, and you just don't have it in grass like this. Alright, that's the last one, I think. Yep, there we go. Godzilla and blah. Let's try not having a stroke when we read chat. Godzilla NES was pretty good for a long while, but then the sprite work got too hyper-realistic, and the whole subplot with the protagonist's girlfriend talking to him through the game. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, was she dead? And like, was she talking to him from the beyond? I vaguely remember something like that. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing where it's like, it just gets a bit too like broad for its own good. Like, there's got to be some way to like have it be creepy and keep it within the game. Okay, yeah, his deceased girlfriend is talking to him through the game. Okay. Just gonna ride that over here. Piranha Plant, the DS version are even worse because they're mostly invincible when they're attacking. Oh, that's horrible. So you'd have like a very small window. Oh, hey, it's Koopa the Quick. See ya. Yeah, there's one creepypasta that I think it's like about Oblivion, and it's about some sort of mod, some sort of like messed up mod that like kills most of the NPCs in the game, and then the ones that are left like look up to the sky and like lament about something or other, and then like it adds some creature to the game that like kills you or chases you or something like that. Oh hey, what's Wiggler look like? I haven't seen him yet. It's like in a horror movie when the camera doesn't show you the monster. Oh, he's just sprites. I'm disappointed. He looks the same. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe he'll get updated. I don't know. JVK1166Z. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that one stays entirely within the game. It just kind of like leaves more to your imagination, and I think it's very effective for that reason. That's why I remember it. I'm gonna look that up later, and then proceed to fail to fall asleep, and then regret it at work tomorrow. Oh, and going back to Godzilla NES real quick. I'm flying through Tiny Huge Island. Going back to Godzilla NES, the narrators. Or first, let me read this. I forgot if Wiggler got updated or not, but hopefully he gets a 3D model if he hasn't already. Yeah, just maybe bring him. Not necessarily bring him in line with his modern design, since that's not really the point here. But just make him look a little more robust compared to like everything else that we've got going on. Like the trees aren't sprites anymore; they're full models, so. Theoretically, Wiggler should too. I nearly pulled a Nintendo just then. But yeah, there are secrets that I gotta get. So there's that, and then I wanted to mention, yeah. So with the Godzilla creepypasta, the narrator's name is Zachary. And that's one of my friend's names too. And I had sent him the Godzilla creepypasta just because I thought it was cool, but I forgot that that like they had the same name spelled the same way. So he like finishes reading it and he's like, "That was horrifying." Also, what was the narrator's name? And I made one of the biggest mistakes of my life. I told him that the narrator's name was Zachary. I should have told him that the narrator's name was like Steven or like Daniel or something, just to like further throw him off and make him feel like the creepypasta was talking to him, because like he had read that the narrator's name was Zachary and he didn't know if that was part of the story or if like something really messed up was happening. And I should have played along with it, but I didn't, because I'm too accommodating for my own good. What a good friend I am. I need to since like a couple of missed opportunities like that, I've become a bit more what would the word be? Mercurial? No. Just a bit more mischievous with the kind of stuff that I try to pull. You've got to be kidding me. I deserved that for talking about pulling pranks on my friends, but I'm not doing the rematch with Koopa the Quick. I will collect the secrets, and you will be happy about it, game. How is it that I've gotten up on this box consistently, like twice now, and now I just can't do it? I'm too afraid of breaking it, because then I'll have to, like, go race Koopa the Quick or something. I don't want to do that. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Oh, it's probably this, too. Yeah, go interact with the tiny holes, Mario. I'm sure there's some sort of innuendo you could slot in there, but I'm not going any further. Okay, and then there's the cannon. Once I get up this hill. The tiny version of the island! What? No, no! What? How? I think I jumped into a fly guy. I'm looking at the stream because I need to see what happened there. Oh yeah. Just a fireball just came out of nowhere and just ruined me. Okay. Okay, I can only get it from the other side. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the tiny version of this island just because like it's so like the island was designed, I would imagine, prior to them like crushing it down into a tiny version. So you end up in this situation where like you just have a lot of like geometry that interacts really weird with Mario, and like yeah, you end up just sliding all over the place. Like the gimmick is great, but I just wish the island had been put together a bit differently to prevent some of this stuff from happening. Then again, you could also respond to my complaints with "get good," so maybe I maybe I can quit while I'm ahead. I've just murdered everybody on the way down. What was that? We're trying to write an Ace Attorney creepypasta once. If you remember correctly, you were toying with a detail in one of the cases where it takes place in a flashback. And yeah, the huge version of the island is my favorite as well. I think I just got extinguished. That's an interesting angle. I actually haven't read any like Ace Attorney creepypasta. Although I guess given like the structure of the game, it's really easy to like say that like different creepy story stuff happened instead of what's supposed to happen. Alright, I gotta work on finding that last secret. It's probably over here? What is going on down there? What's that geometry in the bottom right? I just hurled myself off intentionally. Normally you would get a game over if you lost the case, but the pasta was going to go into what would happen afterwards, like time change just because you failed in the flashback. Oh, that's interesting. So it's just like, oh, I messed up. So now reality is horrible. That's a good concept. Because then you can do a lot with that and like get a lot of guilt in there. Oh. What is happening? What is happening to me? Back in. Go around and talk to a lot of people, and through context clues, you'd find out Maya was on death row or something. Oh. Yeah. My Ace Attorney knowledge is very limited. There was one weekend where I was just like, alright, I have money, I'm an adult now, I can buy however many dang games I want. And so I bought Final Fantasy VII, Ace Attorney Trilogy, and a Picross game, all on Switch. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play all these. I never ended up playing the Ace Attorney game. I will, I just haven't yet. But again, that's a matter of like, I gotta get back into Final Fantasy VII before I can allow myself to get invested in something like Ace Attorney. Yeah, I think that weekend ended up being like, oh, well, first I gotta play Animal Crossing. Oh, Animal Crossing ate 3 hours of my day. Okay, well, now I gotta eat. Oh, well, now my friends are on Discord, so here, let's play TF2 or something. So... I'll run into the water, then. See if I care. These tiny Goombas are going to utterly ruin me. Also, wait, is this guy... What does this guy do? Does he open the cannon? Does he open the big version of the cannon? Thanks. I guess we don't get a cutscene. Come on. Ugh. No! Come on, there's like an inch's worth of fence there, right? That should stop me from running off. There's a lot of good angles you can go with when writing gaming horror stories that everyone goes for blood and gore. Yeah. And, like, I'm fine with that as well to a degree, but it's also, like, I don't need it to necessarily seep into the real world. I would always have, like, this hasn't happened recently, but, like, I had said before that, like, my, the family computer was in, like, our basement in my parents' house. And I would, like, have these, like, recurring nightmares of, like, downloading a, like, a virus or something. And, like, having the computer, like, give me, like, an ominous countdown, like you have 30 seconds until you're, until all of your files are deleted. And so, like, in the dream, I would, like, try to, like, run upstairs to, like, go get my dad to help me get the virus off the computer before we lost all of our files. But, have I already come up here? But but I can't, like, get up to, I can't get up to him because, like, the stairs that lead upstairs, like, fell apart. Like, they collapse, like, an inverse version of the stairs from Big Boo's Haunt. Also, where was the fifth secret that I just collected? I feel like I just collected the same 4 as always. But, so, like, in that dream, like, even though the computer, like, deleting all of its files is, like, not inherently, like, harmful to the real world. I facepalmed. You can't see it, but I facepalmed. So the idea of like a computer virus doing something is obviously scary from like an economic and identity theft perspective, but it's like it's not going to kill you unless like you have like a pacemaker that's connected to Wi-Fi and somebody connects to it and turns it off, which God, that's horrifying. But like that's not really going to happen. Like you're not like the computer like getting a virus is not going to kill you. But it's more so just like I guess, like the fact that something really unexpected and ominous is happening on a normally, like, kind of comfortable, like, experience. So it's like, that's why that nightmare is scary. Similarly, you could make a really scary creepypasta without necessarily needing to revert to, like, gore and just having different unsettling things constantly happening. Granted, you'd have to, like, design it in a way, like... I guess so far, like, the Mario 64 Beta Archive channel is doing a good job of that. Like, nobody's gotten murdered yet. It's just, like, there's some shady stuff going on, and there's some creepy renders, creepy music, stuff like that. I mean, I'd be creeped out just being told that my memory card is about to be formatted, or that my, my like system's BIOS is like corrupted. Yeah, it's like I just want to sit down, enjoy myself, play on the computer, and then like, oh, malware. Here we are. Where was that other secret that I collected? I have no idea. And where does that spawn? That's on the other side of the map, isn't it? Okay, we're going. Camera? Yes, okay, it's over there. I am being so unimaginably careful. Oof! Yeah, it does take very little to ruin a day. I would know, I've had many days ruined recently over arguably small things. And sometimes when you're just in the mood, stuff just hits hard. Although honestly, dealing with a computer virus is probably one of the more manageable problems for me, because I at least like know what to do about it. Granted, I don't want it to happen to me. The ideal problem is that it happens to somebody else, and they ask me to help, and then I can solve it easily. I'd rather not have my data stolen. Then again, I have a Facebook account, so it's already happening. Ooh, those spiny shells look nice. All right. Oh, wait, that's the ending. That's the finish line. Mario, if you would get up, maybe you could avoid getting pushed off the ledge. Alright, he's up here, I think. I think he's around this corner. Yes. I love classic Koopa Troopa sounds. Yeah, and I gotta remember, he's really fast in this level. Keep moving, Mario! God, he's trucking, look at that. Alright. Alright, so last up is red coins, I think? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave you here for a second because I need more water.